Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome to my basement on this day. It has been a hell of a week at sea, y'all, between the day job and then on my way down here, I had a sneezing attack. So I know I'm sounding super sexy right now, but I'm excited to relax, have some fun with all of you as we watch The Expanse Season 6, Episode 3. And in the last 30 seconds, I don't remember what's happened in the show. Oh, Philip's losing it. And the Azure Dragon has been taken out. So we've got some chinks in the free navy. Hopefully now we're starting on the road to take down Humperdink. Humperdink. I can't wait for him to go down. Oh, I can't wait. So, okay, we're gonna get cozy, comfy under the blankets. I'm gonna drink some wine. It's a wine kind of a night. I hope you have your favorite snacks, all your accoutrements. You've remembering that full episode watch along is available on Patreon. Would love to see you there. And we're gonna just get to it, y'all.
No, hey, you can't have that. That's not for you.
You heard of any ships going missing at the ring?
There's so much. There's so much to wrap up in 4 episodes. I had the weirdest thought the other day, and I kept thinking about it, and I haven't stopped thinking about it, which is the female characters on the show either have super short hair, like Naomi, or they all wear it up. All of them have it up. And I realized, well, it's probably because in space, and they would have to, like, have the animation of your hair not being in 0G. So, yeah. I was like, oh, yeah. No one wears their hair down in space. That's one of those things that you're picking up, but you're not realizing you're picking up.
We're gonna play soccer. You can be on our team. No, I can't. Well, can I go with you? No. I told you, stop following me.
So, do we know, or does it matter how long these people have been on this planet? You know me and timelines. I'm curious if this is like new, month or two new, or if this has been a year or plus establishment. Is she taking an egg? No. Oh, it's a drone.
It's fixed.
Is it fixed? Who fixed it? And she didn't question that it was fixed all of a sudden, just sitting there. Feed me. Feed me. Feed me. Is that the bird? No.
You fixed her.
How? How do you bring something back to life? That is a zombie bird.
Mama, you'll never believe what happened.
What happened to Mom? What happened to Mom? A brother? Oh no, she's gonna take him to the thing to get fixed. What happened to him? Why this way now?
Attention, all inhabitants of Ceres Station. This is the joint fleet of the United Nations. We demand the immediate and unconditional surrender of all free Navy forces.
Is this gonna work?
No response from Ceres Station on any band.
Is this gonna work?
Marco and Naros abandoned Ceres. Hard to believe.
This feels like a trap.
It's a trap. And Christian's on that ship, approaching Ceres Station. For reals. Well, sabotage. This looks like sabotage.
No IR, no heartbeats.
Ceres Station was full of people. Why are they there?
I'm the chief administrator of this station. I'll talk to someone who matters.
Okay.
You worked for Anderson Dawes. He was a reasonable man.
And you allowed him to be killed?
That was a division. I shared it.
Until...
Then why are you working for the man who assassinated him?
I work for the boat.
Where is Marco Inaros? He would not have let us take control of the seat of his government with no resistance whatsoever.
You will encounter no resistance on this station.
Why?
Or part of an insurgency. Would I have just given myself up as I did?
That
Maybe.
would be a clever ploy.
If you want my advice, here it is. Take your people and leave. Everything that could be of use to your troops has been stripped. And at a current rate of consumption, only enough food and air for approximately 3 weeks.
He left you there to die?
Is that clever enough for you?
He left them there to die.
We have several trained interrogators in our fleet who'd be delighted to squeeze out.
Oh yeah, they're gonna do the woo-doo-doo thing.
No coercive methods.
We don't use coercion, ma'am. We don't need to.
No one is to be taken in for questioning without my authorization. The last thing we need is to be seen rounding up belters like cattle.
Yes, ma'am.
I think he wants to round them up like cattle.
Inaros knew we needed this port to repair and refuel, and he turned it into a trap.
This is his mess.
And he made it ours.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't help this station, we will be the ones responsible for a massive humanitarian crisis, and Inaros' power will continue to grow.
Even though it's his fault. Who gets Humperdink?
Looks like clear sailing all the way to Ceres.
Again, that would make me suspicious.
So as of now, you're in the rotation.
I'm not ready to fly a ship like this.
It's just point A to point B from here. The Rossi does that fine on her own.
Well, this isn't a good sign.
I'm fine. It's been a while since I used my mods. It's taking longer to flush out of my system than it used to. I'm fine, really.
I'm soon.
I got them because of you.
You were so big and bad, she needed modifications to take you out.
I'm not blaming you. I did it to myself. I take responsibility for that. I used my mods to kill a man. His name was Ren. He was a nice man. He trained me, stood up for me, and was nothing but good to me.
But your need for vengeance was stronger.
Every time I use my mods, I see his face. I think that's the real reason I always throw up afterwards.
Everybody on this ship has something they regret.
So what's Jim's regret? What would you say Jim's big regret is?
What have you got there?
Package claimed it was food. You know, I think that splash sergeant gave us the bottom of the barrel.
I don't think you might be right.
They got some good noodle shops on Ceres. When I was on the Kent, the run was pretty much Saturn to Ceres and back.
The Canterbury, I haven't thought about that in a while.
Mm-hmm.
When the Donny got killed, most Martians blamed you and yours for it.
Oh shit, I think they all felt that.
That aftertaste sneaks up on you, don't it?
Just grab one of those herbs, whatever they are.
What else is good on Ceres?
Just anything.
They got decent booze, and all the brothels are union.
Well, that's a bonus point.
Anything other than noodles, bars, and brothels?
I never looked.
Because why would he?
It's okay to talk about it.
I didn't want to push.
I froze up.
Those are the perfect socks to make sock monkeys out of.
Can I ask you a favor? I came across some UNN surveillance video of the Barkeith leaving the ring space. There's a ton of data, and I could really use some help making sense of it.
You're trying to distract me by giving me an interesting problem.
Who else was he gonna ask? There's a limited number of people. I would be upset if he didn't ask me.
some expressed anger over what they believed was abandonment of Ceres Station. On Ganymede, an agri-genetics researcher was shot and killed when she attempted to flee during a routine security.
What?
On Vesta, Inaros partisans clashed with protesters, leaving several injured, including one Free Navy mechanic dead.
So what you gonna do about it, Philip?
Did you have a chance to look over my assessment of the Inner's fleet?
I did.
That's more than we expected.
Oh, they rebuilt their forces quickly. They will need them.
This is nothing to be happy about.
Why should I be sad? We will overcome it.
Pumpkin, he's delusional.
This is not the Inner's kind of fight. We will hit and run and hit and run and be gone before they know what hit them.
I have a word, please.
Oh.
You told the people on Ceres that it was our new capital, that we would make it the pride of the belt.
And you feel that?
We abandoned them. Was that always part of your plan?
We could never hold Ceres against the Inners. But the people there needed to believe that we could. So I told the people what they needed to hear, when they needed to hear it.
Just the same thing he does with you, Pumpkin.
It speaks well of you that you care about them. But the Belters on Ceres are not like us. Generation after generation, they've slaved away for the Inners, accommodating their needs instead of fighting for ours.
He's gonna start segregating out who are true Belter. If I rolled my eyes any further up into my brain, it would explode.
Never forget what your name is.
Mud. Coward. Genocidal maniac. Let's hug it out. Okay. So what is exactly Drummer up to besides stealing Marco's hoo-haws?
He's all missiles, but they carry a good loadout.
And you trust them fully?
Fully. Well, more like enough.
I do like how Drummer called this guy up to put Michio there to keep her protected. And she's still there. They're all still there. Well, what is Anna? What's Anna up to?
Remembering that feeling of caring for each other is hard.
Why go to such trouble to hide supplies like this?
Maybe hedging his bet for when the Inners will come, which now they have. You tell me. Strategy is for generals.
No one should have to live the way we have.
And maybe now they'll understand it.
Understand what? That we killed the children the way that they kill us?
What is the problem?
We're having a battle of consciousnesses.
I see why you wanted that one off your ship.
Did I ask you?
Bosma 2 contact inbound. Requesting tight beam.
On comms.
Is it James? That'd be hilarious.
Saberhagen, speaking also for the Gulf. Captain Drummer, we was Golden Bow. Now we fight with you.
Good. I'm ready for a fight.
I'm kind of looking forward to this. I am looking forward to this.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh yeah, and Christian's sick. What does she have?
By the way, I quite liked your last report.
I figured that. You approved it.
Tell your Marines to keep a close eye on her. She has a knack for causing trouble.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we're gonna run.
Captain, scopes pick up 1 jive plume.
Rocinante.
Oh no.
They're alone.
We can't be sure what else is out there.
Oh, we're doing this now?
They are nearly within missile range. It's just a frigate. They're no match for the Pella. Not even 1-on-1, and we are 3-to-1.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and by the time they're close enough to use it, they will be dust.
Unless Philip gets a message to his mother, do you think he will do it?
Battle stations! Philip, will you take the guns?
Will you?
Yes, Captain.
Well, that's very Star Wars-y looking right there.
This alloy is tough as shit. What's this armor made out of, anyway?
Animanium.
It's made of Mars, honey buns.
Someone sent me something.
Someone sent you something.
Amos, I hope this finds you well.
Pax, I was wondering about you!
The Free Navy shot a researcher in my lab today. Carvonidis was developing a new strain of yeast with a robust proofing polymerase, modified with organelles that mimic the protomolecules' harvesting structures. It produces a complete digestible protein with micronutrient uptake comparable to unmodified soy.
Okay, Pax.
Let's get around to it.
That probably didn't make any sense to you. Yeast can create massive amounts of food out of little more than spare carbon dioxide.
And Marco wanted it not known.
I miss you, my friend.
Me miss you too.
If Prax thinks it's important, then it is. Chrissy will know what to do with it.
The old lady really loves it when you call her that.
At least I say it to her face.
Old lady.
It's happened to different kinds of ships and in different rings, but the disappearances seem to be happening in clusters.
So it's not just when they go to the main ring that they're disappearing, also when they're trying to exit another ring?
And I'm no expert on those things inside the ring.
Me neither.
Who is now?
But I know someone who might be.
Holden!
What is it?
Radar ping 3 ships vectoring towards us at high speed.
IDs?
Doesn't matter.
Everybody suit up and strap in. It's about to get hot.
Do you recognize those, Naomi? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Let's go hit the wing. With Moit good. Dagomiloda.
Didn't we come here to shoot these people?
That's nice. Say that on camera, you motherfucker. Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, we can edit that out.
If I want to.
Asshole.
Urte untermarisch, harshful give hip, codebelte.
Well, okay. The lingo at its best. Okay.
Where's your embed? God damn it. I'll be right back.
Who rigged this? Did he rig it all so they have nothing? They have no way to dock now? Is that what he did?
Miss some low.
Do you?
Take the shot. Firing!
Well, that's a lot of missiles. Okay, James. What skills have you developed?
Everybody brace for a hard spin. Lover is hit. Real bad.
Ganifus is requesting permission to disengage for 8.
We don't need...
Wow, that was fast.
We're damaged. Poor PDCs are misfiring.
Copy out of the PDCs.
Oh God, Amos, what are you doing?
We gotta fix them.
In the middle of the fight?
That's the job, Peaches.
Oh, she's going too. Oh God, is this when Clarissa's sacrificing herself for the team? To clean up her ledger?
Did we get him? No. Let us know if you need to do that again. Just get those PDCs back. Give me fire control. You got something? We're too far away. They're seeing us spin and evading before I get fired.
Just give me the shot.
Oh God, Bobby, what do you know what to do?
And manual PDCs to me.
Copy that. Everyone hang on.
Well, this is teamwork. Did we just get Humperdink?
Holy shit, it worked.
They're down, but they're not out.
Yeah, go away.
Time to aim them.
Under fire.
What? Why?
Get Christian.
Better as a prisoner than a martyr.
Yeah, but he's never gonna surrender.
If that doesn't work, you fire.
Look at that smug summer. Fire. Fire.
Power down and send us your control codes. I'll see you're treated fairly. This is your only chance.
Oh, now he's seeing a captain show some sense of mercy.
I will die before I live at the end of your leash.
Okay.
No, fuck it, we tried. Firing one!
James, are you going to misdirect it? And just damage them?
Direct hit, but no detonation.
Disengage. And withdraw.
Oh, he knows what happened. Their ship can still fly, huh?
I want a new pilot as soon as possible. One who won't shit himself in battle.
There's an experienced hand on the Shinkasato.
Is he talking about Philip as the new pilot?
You failed.
You failed. This is your fault. We didn't need to be here. We didn't need to be in this fight.
You're a coward.
We didn't need to kill James Holden. That was your pride. That was you. Just you wanted to kill the man.
You are relieved of duty. Get off this deck and out of my sight.
You owe your life to James Holden now.
Operational testing will commence as soon as possible, and we will, of course, keep you fully apprised.
Is it gonna disappear?
The others, it will be fun.
Is it gonna disappear? Be funny as hell if it disappeared, but it didn't. It didn't. It didn't. Okay, y'all, we're gonna attempt the bonus content. Are we syncing up? Here we go.
The doctrine of one ship encompasses both tension and resolution.
With no favor to either. Conflict and acceptance, unified into something greater. Fuck.
Why is she so winded?
Are you lot ever think about getting crewed up properly? This ship's built for a dozen Marines and a flight crew.
Y'all were telling me 20, 30 people.
I got this in a live fire exercise my first year in. But I'm sure queuing up for free food with all of that free open air back home was just as hard.
Oh, she doesn't know.
Clearly, you've never been to Baltimore. But for guys who practice war so much, you sure do seem to keep losing the real ones.
Well, I hope you trained her up good, because there's about to be one less mechanic on board.
Should I wait while you go get your fancy suit on?
I saved my armor for actual threats. But with the interest of crew morale in mind, no one needs to get hurt. Just a simple game. First one to hit the deck loses. The loser cleans up the rest of this mess by themselves.
Sure you want to do this?
I'm very sure.
Because I don't play fight.
Oh, come on, big boy, play with me. It's just a bit of fun, just blowing off some steam.
Oh, she has no idea.
Let's go over the rules first, just so we're both clear.
I'm sure Bobby can hold her own.
First rule is,
but... Amos has learned how to fight dirty, though.
It's all right. Almost nappy time.
She allowed herself to get distracted.
I hope you learned your lesson.
You're a sneaky little bastard.
Have fun cleaning up.
Oh, I thought for a second she was like paralyzed or something. Head injury. That's just what they need. Injuring themselves when they were roughhousing. I thought we had at least Marco. Somebody got hit with something when the control panel went. I swore I thought somebody. I think that's what would have been. This is gonna sound terrible. However, but if Marco was just maimed, not killed, incapacitated, so he could only sit as others did things to him and he couldn't, that would be amazeballs. That would have been hilarious. Because he's evil and must be destroyed. Philip is obviously working on something. I don't exactly know what. I don't think he should be forgiven. And I don't know if, with 3 episodes left to go, if I care about what happens to Philip. James knows how to do a mindfuck. And it was nice to see Anna and Prax again. Now, okay, so here's the thing. There's so much. I'm wondering if there's too much going on, and instead of spending decent time on a few things, we're trying to hit everything as possible with the Jurassic Park Laconia family, with whatever is being built in the sky by Protomolecule. I don't even know anymore. And the war with Marco, and with Avasarala and the humanitarian effort. Earth trying to get itself in line, the belt, the ring, what's happening to the rings, the ships kind of disappearing, and almost too much. With 3 episodes to go, that's a lot to wrap up in 3 episodes. So I'm hoping after such a long journey that it's satisfying. I want it to be satisfied. I don't necessarily want it to be answered. I want it to be answered and satisfied. But I also don't want it to end. Ta-da! That's how I feel about whatever just happened. Okay, so 3 more to go. As I said, you have to be with there. Please be there with me for those adventures. Take care of yourselves, stretch your body. There's lots more shows to watch. I'm actually on Patreon right now. Just started exclusively there. One Piece, the live action feature. Echo's finishing up. I'm finishing up the season of Yellowstone soon. Things are coming to an end, and I want you there with me. So, okay. So take care of yourselves, stretch your bodies, eat something. You know how I say toast is magical? I had so much toast earlier for dinner. I think that's all I had for dinner was toast. So maybe I'll go have a piece of cheese and then wash my face, go to bed, sleep on it, rest. I get to sleep in a whole hour tomorrow. Woo-hoo. But you take care of yourselves and then come back and watch the next video in the queue. So thanks again, you all, and until next time.